Welcome back. This is Chef Ron, and we have a special treat for you tonight. If you've ever been down to the Boardwalk at Ocean City, Maryland, there's a famous stand down in the amusement area, and it's called Fasher's. And they have the best French fries in the world. They've been making those French fries since 1929. And we're going to teach you how to do it tonight so that you get that same taste and that same crunchy potato that they make. We'll start off by talking about the ingredients. We have a nice peanut oil that we're going to use to fry them in. That's the same technique that they use. They use a cider vinegar that they put on the French fries. They let you have a bottle and shake on what you want. And they have a coarse salt. We're using a kosher salt. We also have a malt vinegar here for people who like that little delicacy. And we have a regular salt, any kind of cheap salt, that we made a brine. And I brined the potatoes earlier in the day. They're peeled and cut into 1/2 inch squares. And they've been out there for now about 3 or 4 hours, and they're all ready to go. We have some wax paper, which is going to be one of our secret methods that we use later. And we have russets just like these two. I cut 2 up earlier, and this is just to show you the size of them. And we use a good knife for cutting those on a board that lets us get nice even slices. These pans have just a paper bag cut in half. They're just cookie sheets, and we're going to put the fried potatoes on there. Make sure we drain them well. This towel here is just an ordinary dishcloth. We're going to use it after one of our steps to de-water the potatoes. So here's the potatoes right here that have been brining. And you can see they're about a 1/2 inch square. And they're all ready to go into the secret process. So we'll start that process right now. I'm going to drain these potatoes of the water. Try to get as much off as I can by shaking them. And now I'm going to take some of that wax paper. Let me go get it. We're going to take a nice piece out to seal it. Nothing sacred about it. We just push it in there with a loose seal that goes all around. Now we're going to put it in the microwave. And the rule here is for every potato, we're going to make them for 2 minutes per potato. So in this case, I'm going to hit 4. And those potatoes are on their way for the first cooking operation. One thing I want to mention about frying. This temperature on this deep fryer will be 400 degrees. And so it's very imperative that you do not have children, animals, or other distractions that could cause serious injury. We use a deep fryer with a temperature control, and that is also extremely important. There are too many house fires caused by hot oil bursting out of flames on the stove. Very important. We're heating up now, and we got quite a ways to go to get to 400. In the meantime, our microwave is still going. It's got another 1.5 minutes roughly, and we'll be ready with the next. Just run its little bell for us to tell us that these are done. So we're going to take them out. It is quite hot, so I'm going to get some gloves to handle it with, or hot pads. Get a good grip on it. I'm going to dispose of the wax paper at this point. And we'll take these out, scatter them out over the cloth here to dry. Now we'll just let them drain a bit and pat them down if you see any loose moisture on top. When they're cool, we'll separate them and we'll get ready with the next step. Okay, we're back and the oil's up to temperature. These are all dried down now, so we're going to put them in here. And when we get them loaded up, we're going to give it the first shot in that 400-degree peanut oil. Okay, we're loaded and ready to fry. We've got a thermometer in here that I'm going to first remove. I got to get a plate for both of those. There we go, and I'll put them over here on something safe. Now we're ready to go. Now I like to put them in and shake them a good bit. And I'm going to go set the timer for 1 minute. When that buzzer goes off, we'll have finished the second step of the cooking. Okay, the buzzer's gone off, and you can see just where we are in our cooking process now. So I'm going to shake these a little bit, then we're going to take them over and put them on some cookie sheets, and these have a little bit of absorption power because of the paper underneath. I'll just shake those out a little bit and scatter them around. We'll let those sit now until they cool to room temperature. And we'll be ready for the next frying where they'll come over to this tray. Our cooling period. The potatoes have cooled down. I brought a basket over. We're going to add them back to the basket again. And we'll go in for the second cooking. We're back up to 400 degrees again. And we're putting those potatoes in there. And we're going to cook them about 3 minutes, but we're going to watch them. We're going to shake them up as we go along. And scoop them up a bit to get some uniformity in them. Heating. And we're going to watch those things with the timer set for 3 minutes. We're not going to go about 3 minutes because we know that's 20 to 5. Okay, we're looking at these to get them golden brown just the way we want them. I think they're almost there. Let me just check the time here, how many seconds are left here. Oh, we're down to 40-some seconds, and I'd say right now, the way they look, I'll just call it the end. Now I'm going to spread these out on this second sheet that is also covered with paper bag. And we're going to open up this container of kosher salt and shake it mighty hard, because that is one of the secrets of good French fries. You can always take off the excess. There's the timer. We're done. Okay, it's important to serve these while they're hot, but if you have to do several batches, you can heat your oven to 200 degrees, put these on a plate just like this, and let them go into that oven and just wait while you get a couple more batches done. And remember, the best potatoes are at the Boardwalk, Thrashers. But this is a close second. I challenge everybody to try.
Boardwalk fries, yum!